What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rants, no hate. So, funny thing I've noticed, pretty sure a lot of you have noticed the same thing. First time I've seen this too. Well, the John Ryder fight, same thing was happening. It just wasn't people really talking about it. And the fight that he was supposed to have with that cruiserweight guy, I forgot his name. Basically, that never happened. The talk of him going up was one thing, but the guy's an opponent who knew him, right? Now, Jaime Munguia is a good fighter. Let me first off say that. He's a good fighter. Is he deserving? No. He just came up to 168 pounds. Okay, is he more deserving than Benavidez? No. And I believe this is one of the reasons why people don't care. Now, for the Mexican people who are just going, okay, they're fighting on Cinco de Mayo and, yeah, Canelo. That's what it's really mostly about. You understand what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But you notice most people are not even talking about that. Right now, the majority of the talk then went from Devin Haney, and it was basically about Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, but mostly now about him failing his drug test. And for, you little flat-footed, cocksucking little bitch-ass losers that keep talking this shit about, oh, people just mad because Haney lost the fight. Y'all some stupid, silly motherfuckers. Y'all didn't get breastfed as babies. Your mommy told your daddy to, stick it in his mouth, because that's what he gonna grow up and be. Y'all some straight up cocksucking losers. Nobody's mad about. I don't give a fuck on a personal level. I give the boxing news. I don't understand why people are just stuck on stupid. You got these little bitch-made motherfuckers who just don't understand anything. I know for a fact, okay, all of these fucking Devin Haney haters, if shoe was on the other foot and that motherfucker had tested positive for some illegal banned substance or some shit, y'all would be saying the same exact shit. And the fact of the matter is, yeah, the boy was juiced up to the gills and still couldn't knock out a dude who basically made weight, did everything he was supposed to do, with the exception of his game plan. You understand what I mean? But at the same time, he already fucking cheated by not making weight. You ain't ever fought nobody in your fucking life. You don't know what it is to cut weight. You don't know nothing about nothing. You just a fanboy that got Ryan fucking Garcia's nuts all in your mouth, every part of his body in your damn mouth, because that's what y'all are. So, y'all get in y'all feelings and make stupid ass comments. Y'all know I'm gonna get you. You don't know shit about nothing. At the end of the fucking day, now all of a sudden, VADA set Ryan Garcia up. Devin Haney and Bill Haney, they're associated with this guy Victor Conte that got a baseball player removed and all this other shit. And y'all talking all this goofy shit simply because y'all know that what's about to happen is this dude is gonna get suspended, because unless he can fucking prove that he didn't have anything, that he didn't willingly take something, like knowing that it had something in it or whatever. Well, this is some shit that you can't buy over the counter. I know y'all don't give a fuck that Haney lost. I don't personally give a fuck. I'm not the boy's daddy. I'm not his brother, his cousin. I give boxing news, so I don't personally give a fuck. But we stand on the truth over here. We don't fucking do that, oh, a fight is a fight, oh, a win is a win, we could just overlook it. And no, that's you motherfuckers' attitude simply because he lost. Okay, because Devin lost. If Devin had won that fight, y'all wouldn't be saying that shit. Y'all would be like, yo, this motherfucker was juicing and shit. He knew he had to cheat to beat Ryan. Or y'all would have all of a sudden found some decency in yourself to say, oh, nah, you need to be fair in the sport of boxing. Nobody should cheat. Ryan, Devin, or anybody else. Nah, every time in boxing that you have a big event, you have a fight that's supposed to be a big fight, and some shit like this happens especially, yeah, it's always, like somebody said, you take one step forward, then here comes a step backwards because of something like this. At the end of the day, and that's my point, why I started the video out the way I did, because Canelo and Jaime Munguia is being overshadowed by all of this shit. Nobody's even talking about that. So that little situation with Canelo and Oscar De La Hoya, that shit, that doesn't mean anything. That's not gonna make me want to watch the fight. I don't give a fuck about De La Hoya's an asshole, we know it. So whatever between him and Canelo, we don't give a fuck. They're not the ones in the ring fighting. So who gives a fuck because he got up out his chair and wanted to approach Oscar De La Hoya? As I said before, why don't you have that same energy to get up off your chair and go and fight Benavidez? Plain and simple, right? Nobody care about that bullshit. Oh, did you see the way he was approaching Oscar De La Hoya? Man, I don't know if they wouldn't separate him, man. Come on with that shit, man. No. I'm not there on shit, motherfucker. Yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, had that same energy against Benavidez. Had that same interest. Nobody give a fuck about you and Oscar. What's going to happen? Nothing. The same thing. Y'all gonna get separated and nothing's going to happen except y'all going to stare at each other and talk shit from a distance. I ain't not there on shit, motherfucker. That's what he tell him. But, you know what I'm saying? Go. Yeah, don't take Benavidez shit. Go and fight him. And that's another reason why people don't really care about this fight like they usually will a Canelo fight, because they know that, you know, if he think that fighting Munguia is going to shut people up, like, oh, I proved to y'all I'm not scared to fight a Mexican. No, we never said you were scared to fight a Mexican. We said you were scared to fight Benavidez, who happens to be Mexican. Well, it's not just any Mexican. It's Benavidez you don't want to fight. You understand what I mean? And bottom line is, when you can open up your mouth and say that Benavidez has done nothing, and we ask you, what the fuck has Jaime Munguia done? Like seriously, what has he done? Anybody who's supporting that bullshit claim is just another fucking asshole who's nothing but a fanboy to a fighter that basically just try to, you know, anything that they say, they co-sign it like it's true. That dude, you know, Munguia is a good fighter. Munguia, when he was at 154, they was talking about him versus Charlo. The fight never happened, and he ends up, you know, fighting Jermell Charlo later, and then now he's fighting Munguia, another guy who just come up to that weight class. See, let me tell y'all something. If Canelo wasn't franchise champion, he never would have went up and fought Kovalev. If he wasn't franchise champion, he would have never fought Bivol. Only thing is the Bivol fight backfired. And the same way y'all like sucking Canelo off with all this he can do no wrong shit, well, when he beat Kovalev, he was God. When he lost to Bivol, oh, he's too small for the division. Same division he beat Kovalev in. So, or are you trying to say that, well, he fought Kovalev and Kovalev was washed up? He's which is it? Yeah, because y'all act like the Kovalev fight didn't happen. Unless you want to throw it in somebody's face that he beat Kovalev. Oh, he, you know, who cares? Who cares? What happened, happened. He won the fight, right. But when he loses, he's too small. So nobody cares about your fucking excuses. And y'all do the same shit for trying to do the same shit with Ryan, but y'all look like fucking fools. Here this man failed 2 drug tests. Of course y'all wouldn't care, because y'all cowards. And y'all bitch asses would never have the heart to step in a fucking boxing ring, let alone just a boxing gym to train. Y'all don't have it in y'all to do that shit. So yeah, there's always some unexperienced imbecile got a big mouth, think that they know what the fuck they talking about off of being a fanboy. Well, you know the funny thing is, the video I just made, you heard from Jim Lampley, you heard Jeff Mayweather, you know, you heard from Ryan, and you heard from Devin. And this motherfucker, his clown ass didn't put Diddy in it. Yo, Diddy paid for the whole shit, man, for the testing. They set me up. And of course you'd be a fanboy for a loser. The fact that you're a fanboy, period, makes you a loser. Okay? I'm nobody's fan, I'm nobody's fanboy. Fanboys, a bit different from fans. But fans in general can be assholes because y'all are biased as fuck. But fanboys, nah. And the fact that you even proud to say this shit, you getting your fucking feelings. Take the boy dick out your mouth. Because I'm going to say what the fuck I'm going to say. Bottom line. Oh, y'all just sucking sour grapes because he lost. I don't give a fuck on a personal level. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about none of that shit on a personal level. We talking about the truth. You to see, y'all the type of motherfuckers that something need to happen to you or one of your kids where you got a judge that's racist as fuck against whatever your nationality is, don't give a fuck about what the truth and the facts are. Hide that shit and send their ass to fucking jail. That's what you need to happen. So you can sit there and be talking about, no man, but all the evidence and the facts is there. The proof is there. Why? It didn't matter when proof and facts was there with Ryan. Y'all was just glad that he beat that he beat Devin Haney. That's all the fuck that was. Y'all ain't give a fuck. And people even said, people have straight up said, I don't even care that he cheated. I'm just glad that he won. That's a loser. And that's exactly what Devin Haney said about the boy. He showed that he is stooped to any low to try to win, and he don't mind cheating. That's cowardism. So what y'all don't realize about yourselves is your irrelevant asses is basically letting people see. That's the type of class that y'all have. Y'all don't care how you get it as long as you get it. You'll be that fucking 35-year-old man who don't have a good relationship with his wife, and you're out here screwing 15-year-olds because you can get away with it at the time. That's the type of people y'all are. Well, I mean, hey man, shit, the parents ain't paying attention, so, she had free time on her hands, why not? That's the type of people y'all are. Anytime, like I said, and here's the thing, we didn't know about any of the drug use and any of that, right? What's the first thing that I said to the Devin Haney fans? And I wanted Devin to win, yeah, no question. But what's the first thing I said to Devin Haney fans? Like, man, listen, the right man won. If they would have raised Devin Haney's hand, nah, that wouldn't have been cool. He didn't win the fight. He did a good job for the most part of what he was trying to do, but he made too many mistakes and not being able to escape the left foot, the way he was holding his hands too low. Like, there was too many things that he was doing wrong. Do you understand? He lost the fight. There was no robbery. There was no, so the right guy won. But people, because of Ryan's bullshit, stupid antics, nobody cared about all that shit. And here's a dude now sitting there still talking stupid shit. Remember, he cried talking about they was trying to stop his fight because he's trying to save the kids. I don't know what the fuck this dude is on, but he's on some, like, the shit he talks makes zero sense. And then he turns around and he's talking about Diddy, fucking P. Diddy. Huh? P. Diddy all of a sudden paid for a fucking drug test and all. I'm like, if anybody know what's going on with Diddy right now, y'all know damn well the least of his worries is worried about Ryan Garcia beating a Devin Haney. Where the fuck did Diddy even come in? Where did his name come in from this bullshit? This boy sitting up here just running his mouth talking stupid shit, and y'all some fucking clowns. This is exactly why y'all can relate to a motherfucker. Birds of a feather flock to fuck together. Takes an asshole to know another one, doesn't it? That's all this is. So the dude gets his ass, caught, and all of a sudden, just like that guy said, and you know what? No video clip that I played, the videos I played for y'all, I didn't see him yet. I'm just looking at what came up in my list from the Devin Haney interview, which I hadn't watched at the time, but I saw it. So I guess because of my search, when I saved that, as a matter of fact, so I could watch it. And so the videos that I saw was like, okay, cool. I didn't even watch the Ryan one at the time. I just know that it's the thumbnail said that he's accusing the Haneys of setting him up. And this fool, like I said, then brought Diddy name into it and all this and that. And there's some conspiracy theory now. This dude, Victor Conte, everybody's working against him. This is the same fucking type of bullshit that Deontay Wilder was doing. And the same way I got at his ass, I'll get at Ryan and anybody else. I'll get at Devin Haney just the same way I got it at Tank Davis. What did I say about Tank? Whoever Tank was fighting, right? I wanted to see Tank win. Well, I'm just saying. My perspective on Tank now is kind of, it's like, nah, man, he in there slapping his ass, slapping his hips, and voguing and doing a bunch of goofy clown shit and whatever. I don't personally give a fuck about none of these fucking fighters. You bitch-made motherfuckers do. That's why. Y'all seem to forget, I'm a content creator. So I'm not watching what the fuck you motherfuckers are doing on your channels. Y'all coming on my channel crying like some bitches because you see a thumbnail with your fucking lover boy name in it. Understand something about Aries. I'm not concerned about how much dick you suck. I give the news and I give the truth. And y'all can't handle that shit. So at the end of the day, that's your problem to deal with, not mine. Anyways, Canelo, this fight's being overshadowed. And I'm just going to say, if he wins this fight, don't look forward to him fighting Benavidez. Just understand Canelo's going to do what Canelo's going to do. Because let's not forget, fighters of this generation have gotten to a point where they can do whatever they want. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.